guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good today, and I hope you guys can hear me a lot better in this video. I was messing around with my microphone settings. I know it was like a little bit staticky in my last couple videos, so yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys could hear me better, if it sounds more clear, or if you think I should mess with the settings a little bit more. So yeah, Modelones sent over their glitter polygel kit, and I really love all the colors in this. They really remind me of Halloween, especially that black glitter polygel. That's one of the reasons I decided to do my Hocus Pocus design with this kit. I just felt like it was like the perfect kit because it reminded me of Halloween. And I feel like a lot of people forget about that movie. Every year I always see like Pennywise designs or Nightmare Before Christmas, and those are cool and everything, but I don't know, I just felt like kind of changing it up. And yeah, that was a really good movie from back in the day, so yeah, why not do some Hocus Pocus nails? So yeah, in this kit you basically get everything that you normally get in a polygel kit. You get a 10 milliliter base gel and a top gel. You get a 180 grit nail file, and the cool thing about this kit is that it comes with some chrome powder, and sorry I was like out of focus. I'm still trying to work on that, but yeah, it's this really pretty like glittery shimmery blue color. I didn't use this in the tutorial today because it didn't really go with the theme I was working with, but yeah, I will definitely be using it in the future video. It's definitely really pretty, and so are these little holographic butterflies. I like how they include those. It's a lot different from your usual polygel kits. So yeah, you also do get a slip solution with this kit. It is a 15 milliliter bottle. So yeah, I really like that they include that. If you don't have a slip solution, you could always use alcohol, but it's good when brands actually include one with their kits. And then you do get your little dual-ended gel brush that says Modelones on it. One side has like a little gel brush. I really like these gel brushes. They're really nice for getting around the cuticle area. And the other side has like a little scraper. I never really use this side. I pretty much just squeeze the polygel right out onto the nail. I mean, it's like so much faster, but I guess it's all about like personal preference. And then you do get some like dual forms. They come in 12 different sizes, and there's like 10 of each size. So there's like 120 pieces altogether. I also did receive this lamp from Amazon. This is a pretty cool lamp because it's a battery charging lamp, and I do have a coupon code for this one. It's a 30% off code. So I will leave that in the description box along with the other product links. But yeah, this lamp is super cool because you can charge it and basically use it without it plugged in for up to 7 to 10 hours, and it's all pink, which is super cute. It's also a pretty big lamp, so you could use it for your hands or your feet. It's definitely really roomy. There's 36 UV LED beads on the inside of the lamp, and does come with this little adapter that you plug it in with. The base is removable, so if you were doing pedicures, you can remove the base. At first I couldn't figure out how to get it off, but later on I realized that it clicks in and clicks out. So yeah, you just plug it in the back and then turn on the little switch. When you first plug it in, you'll see this little red battery light up, and that indicates that the lamp is charging. The blue numbers indicate how much it's charged. You also do get a little like instruction booklet with this lamp that shows you how to operate it and everything. And you also get 3 different timer settings. There's a 60 second, 30 second, 10 second, 120 second, and the little arrows at the bottom, you can flip the number to face you or your client, which I think is really cool as well. And then this is how the bottom removes. So I'm gonna go ahead and begin swatching all of the colors. So the first color I'm swatching is Glitter Black, and don't worry, I'll be showing you guys how they cure in the lamp. I just had to charge it a little bit before I used it, but this is a nice glitter black polygel with fine gold glitters in it. It definitely applies really nicely. The formula is really nice and soft, but it's not like too soft where it runs into your cuticles. The next color is called Pink, and this one is exactly how it's described. It's a nice pink shade, like a nude pink shade. They're definitely not sticky at all. Really easy to work with on the nails. The only color I really had an issue with was the clear, and I think it might have been a little bit too warm, which I'll be showing you guys in a minute. These do have to be cured for 60 seconds, by the way. The next color I really like, it's called Space Gray, and this is a gray polygel. I haven't received a gray polygel yet, so I was super excited about this color. It's definitely a nice change from your usual like pinks and nudes that we always get in our kits. So yeah, I really like this one. It's definitely a nice shade of gray. I really love it a lot. The next one is the clear one, and this is the one that I actually had the issue with. I don't really know why. It is super clear, don't get me wrong, but it was doing this weird thing where it kept like sticking to my brush, and it was like kind of like stringing up a little bit. So yeah, I definitely recommend maybe putting this one in their freezer for a couple seconds just to like get it colder so it gets more firm. I think it was a little bit soft because it kept sticking to my brush, but as you could see, it's like crystal clear. So yeah, I probably could have done that, but I didn't end up doing that. So if you do get this kit, make sure you do that if you have that same problem. The next one is a clear color. It's called Glitter Clear. This one is one of my favorites as well. I'll be using this one and the black glitter polygel in the video. As you can see, it has a bunch of nice iridescent glitters in it. And then the last shade I'm swatching is called Deep Nude, and this is a darker nude shade. This one is really pretty as well. You can use this one for French nails or like baby boomers. I definitely love like a classic nude shade. This and the pink one can be used for those like ombres and stuff like that. You could actually use all of them for that purpose, but yeah. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cure them. So basically what you wanna do is just press your number. So if you're curing for 60 seconds, you'll set it to that. And this lamp has like a little sensor, so when you place your hand in there, it will automatically start curing. So as you can see, it's just counting down from 60 seconds. And the lamp cures pretty good. You definitely only have to cure for 60 seconds. You don't have to do it for like too long. The 120-second setting is like if you wanted to cure your gel nails. It helps to avoid like heat spikes because it cures on a low setting. So basically I'm just showing you guys all of the timer settings, and as you can see, they all work really, really good. And this is where you would flip the number, which I think is super cool as well. So yeah, this is what all the colors look like after they're cured. They're definitely all really gorgeous. Don't mind the swatch sticks. I did touch them. I had some gel on my hands, and yeah, it ended up getting on the swatch sticks. I don't know how that happened, but it just did. Now moving on to the fun part, I'm going to start by applying a base gel to my nails. I did prep my nails off camera as always and applied my dehydrator and primer, and I do still have product on my nails. I just really didn't feel like soaking them off. It literally takes so long, especially when I'm going to be taking these nails off like literally in 2 days probably. So yeah, I really didn't feel like sitting there for a whole hour and some change waiting for my nails to soak off. So I filed them down really, really low and then just prepped them as usual. So on the ring finger and the middle finger, I'm going to be using the Glitter Clear color as my base. So basically I just squeeze the polygel out all the way onto my nails and just like pat it in place. I always start by the cuticle and just like pat side to side all the way down the nail. And if you get any excess polygel, you can remove it with that little like spatula. I always also make sure that I smooth the nail out with the brush before I go to cure in the lamp, so it's really not like lumpy. I'm also going to be encapsulating these nails, so I'm not making this layer too thick. I'm not like really building up the nails with this color, if that makes any sense. It's just going to be like a base because I'm going to be encapsulating my decals and stuff. So I'm keeping the base thin so that the nails don't end up too thick when I go to file. Alright, so these are the decals that I'm going to be using. These are from Claws and Stilettos LLC from Etsy. As you can see, they're made for shorter nails. I thought they were going to be a little bit longer, but it's all good. It definitely was a little bit of a challenge working with these, trying to figure out a way to make them look good on longer nails, but I think I did a pretty good job. I was going to apply glitter to them anyway, so it kind of left me space for that. So basically you just want to cut your decal out, cut slits all around it. It helps it to lay flatter on the nail. But what I noticed is that they lay pretty flat anyway without cutting the slits, so you can do either or. And you can apply the base gel after that and just stick the decal into the gel. I am going to be going over the decal with more base gel before I cure it to apply some glitters like around. As you can see, the decal is like super short compared to my nail, so I did apply some glitters around it to cover up that line of demarcation, and I think it made it look like really good. One thing I did notice about these decals though is that sometimes when you're like pulling them off, they do tend to stick together a little bit. And one of them actually stuck together so much I couldn't like unravel it, and it kind of got like ruined. So I was a little bit upset about that because I really wanted to put the girl from the movie on my nails. I forgot what her name was, but yeah, I wanted to put her on my nails just because I felt like, you know, she had to be on there, but it's all good. I think they still came out cute. So yeah, I'm applying the base gel, and I'm going to be applying some little holographic 4-point stars that I got from Unique Nail Creations on eBay. I'm also using some black hollow stars and some little like iridescent like glitters, or like circle shaped, and some hearts. I'm also using these little glow in the dark stars that I got off eBay. They're like really clear, you won't be able to see them unless it was like dark, but I thought it added like a really nice touch to the nails. And don't mind my finger. On my other hand, I did end up closing it in the drawer again. I always end up doing that. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm alright. It looks a lot worse than it actually was. It just would not stop freaking bleeding. So eventually it did, and I was able to like wash my hand off. But yeah, that's just my luck. It always happens before I start filming. But yeah, anyways, so after I'm done applying these glitters, I'm going to cure it in my lamp. So as you could see, I did go to cut out the little decal with the girl Delanie on it. I finally remembered her name. But yeah, this is the one that kind of like crinkled together when I tried to remove it from the backing, and it kind of just like got ruined. So yeah, I ended up putting the blonde witch Sarah on the ring finger, and then the other witch Winnie with the red hair on the pointer finger. And on the other hand, I pretty much did the same thing except like switched up some of the characters on the hand. Like I put the zombie dude Billy on the pointer finger on my other hand, and then the witch with the dark hair, I think her name was Mary, I put her on the ring finger on the other side. So yeah, I'm basically just cutting them out and placing them in the water. And while I'm waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the black Polygel to the pointer finger and the pinky. And then after I cure that, I'm just gonna go in with the base gel, apply the decals, and place some glitters. into the gel and cure them just like I did for the other nail. The only thing is on the black nails with the black polygel, I went in with like clear iridescent glitters and the holographic glitters, not the black stars, because you were able to see the iridescent glitters a lot better.
But if you single and you down, then I'm in your town feeling for another round. I was counting down the days, been more patient than a Browns fan. Where that chip at? Probably on your shoulder, cause I forgot to hit back. Left you on red, apologies are said, but often never meant. Well, fuck that, I repent for message never sent now.
Hello, stranger, it's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on, for me? Yeah. 'Cause I got the plug, I made the call for green. I'm talking late night fire. Let me live a good time out here. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Now I'm just gonna go ahead and encapsulate all of the nails. I pretty much encapsulate the nails the same way I apply the polygel onto the nails. You just want to squeeze the polygel out already in the form on the nail and then just like pat it in place. Like I said, this clear was a little bit problematic for me. It kept sticking to my brush. So one thing that really helped was to kind of like pat it very lightly as I was going down the nail so it didn't stick to my brush as much. I was also using like a lot of slip solution to help move it on the nail. But like I said, I think it would definitely help if you like place them in the freezer for a couple minutes just so that they can get a little more stiff. I think the polygel would work a lot better like that. It could have just been because like my room was like hot or something like that. So yeah, I'm going to be doing 2 nails at a time and then curing as I go along. So moving on to the filing, I'm taking my fine grit safety bit from a cart and I'm using this to debulk the nails. I go around the cuticle, over the surface of the nail to smooth it out, along the sidewalls underneath the nail, and I also do take my drill and like taper in the sides so I don't have as much hand filing to do. It helps to use the drill to taper them in. So yeah, I did file like through a couple of the glitters, not that you could really notice, but yeah, I did have a hard time encapsulating with that clear, which I think is why. So yeah, I was a little bit mad about that, but luckily you couldn't really tell that much, thank God. So yeah, after this, I will be taking my cuticle bit and going around the cuticle to like further seal, because sometimes using this safety bit, it has that guard, so it's really hard for me to get really nice and flush around the cuticle. So my cuticle bit really helps with that. Now I'm just going to take the hand file from the kit and I'm going to shape up the nails. I'm doing a tapered square shape, so I'm taking my file and I'm filing straight a few times on each side, and then I do angle my file a little bit and file a few times like that, but I don't taper it in too much because I didn't want them to look too much like coffin. I was going for more of that like wider square shape. Since these nails do have like a lot going on, you need like a wider shape. So yeah, after that I do like buff over the surface of the entire nail just to make sure it's nice and smooth before I top coat. And to finish the design, I'm just going to go ahead and top coat all of the nails with the top gel from the kit. I didn't feel like I needed to add any bling or anything to these nails. I feel like they pretty much speak for themselves with the glitter and everything. I didn't want to be like too much. I really wanted to show off the Hocus Pocus decals, and I really love the way they turned out, even though I had the challenge of like, you know, covering up that little line because they were obviously made for short nails. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this set in the comments, and let me know if you guys have seen this movie before. I can't be the only 90s baby who's watched this movie. I know you guys remember this movie. But yeah, let me know what you think, and let me know what you think of the new Modelones Polygel kit. Well, at least it's new to me. I don't know if it's new. And let me know what you think of the lamp. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I post a lot on there. And I'll see you guys in my next video.